Alright, how's it going everybody? I'm Guy on Ostrich, that's the Captain Goo, how do you do? And today, we are here after an episode of death. And we're on our Pokemon Ultra Moon Hardcore Nuzlocke of the base game. Just thought I might as well throw that out there. But, we lost in the last one. And I need to clear out my storage space because my computer couldn't, I didn't have the storage needed to be able to get everything recorded. So, I figured we'll just start off back here. You all can see the new team we're working with. We got Jolene, our Flaffy, we got Spear the Fearow, Abba the Oricorio, Showstopper the Brion, Dumpster the Grimer, and Barbara the Zubat. So, I don't know how we're gonna go about this if we lose again, but I thought I'd go ahead and make mention of what our team's looking like right now. We are going to go on. We are going to go forth, and we are going to take on the Araquanid now. I have the Flaffy out front, and the idea for me is I'm gonna go for a Thunder Wave. The idea is to go for the Thunder Wave and try and get the opportunity of paralysis. I believe that's my best bet. I genuinely believe that is my best bet right now. I'm curious to see how it does go. So let's just go ahead and let me focus up on this. Let me focus up on the fight. I do need to get fitted and kitted out too, but I want to make sure we get the Thunder Wave off. I mean, it's gonna go for the bubble, but that's going to be a lot more damage than I was expecting. That's going to be a whole lot more damage than I was expecting. It's paralyzed, may be unable to move. It's going to call for someone else. And, of course, it's going to get the Dupiter. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attack the Dupiter with Jolene. And hopefully we don't do enough damage, so that could be a Flaffy dead and gone. Oh wait, no, I gave it a berry. I gave it a berry. So, what are we looking at? Oh, no. Flaffy is dead. And that is a sad to me. But I'm gonna go on into Abba now, go into our little dancing queen. And I think the plan is to just hit Air Cutter. I believe we should just hit Air Cutter and just trust that everything will be a-okay. Abba has the Shark Beak to make the flying type moves more dangerous. Hopefully Araquanid gets paralyzed, which it doesn't, but okay. Oh, and it's gonna call on someone else? Like, come on. Oh. Okay, that doesn't seem good. So I'm gonna go for the Air Cutter again. And okay, Tailwind is bad because now it makes them faster. It makes them faster, and I think does the bubble? Oh, and that makes her speed fall. So yeah, we're pretty much done for here, I believe. Okay, hold on. Oh, that was a crit too, and it doesn't get paralyzed once. It doesn't get paralyzed once so far. So we're going to have to say Corio dies at 450. And another big hope is that we don't have a repeat of last time. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get the flight, like, I'm gonna use our Z move, and we are going to target. We are going to target. Okay, that's 100 base attack, that's 100 power. We're gonna go for this, and we're gonna just hit the Araquanid. We have to make sure, we just have to make sure that we can, oh, and the sad thing is that's because that bubble lower in speed on our Oricorio probably took that away from us. That's sad. That's sad. I was really looking forward to using Oricorio, so. But we'll hit this move right here, which should. Okay, yep. Okay. So, I'm gonna feel semi-confident. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing to feel semi-confident. Okay, goes for the stun spore. What do we get? What do we get here? Is paralyzed. The aerial ace goes through, and that is going to be enough. So that is absolutely amazing. That is absolutely amazing. We'll get a level, go to 21. Maybe I should have not done. Maybe I shouldn't have went for Oricorio and just went for the Z move. That was probably smarter. Very well done, Ostrich. Please come back this way. What a very surprising surprise. Who would have thought it? That all those wishy-washy gathering would have summoned an Araquanid, that is. Even I was caught hook, line, and sinker. You were amazing, Ostrich. Really impressive. Please take this. Alright. So we get the Water Eom Z. So that's pretty hype. We're gonna do... We got it. We beat the trial. So we can get a new encounter. I do need to go through, and I didn't get all the stickers. You do know what this is, don't you? Watch this. Watch, this is how you use Waterium Z. And I have more than just that to offer you, another token for claiming my tribe. Here is a Lana Original, one of my own homemade fishing rods. I obtained the fishing rod. Okay. Okay. This is how you use my fish. When you want to fish, look for piles of rocks in the water. Fish like to hide in the shadows there. When you see your bob dip under the water, you have a bite, but won't for long. Alright, if you want to catch any of the Pokemon you fish up for your team, I recommend dive balls. Awesome, that is actually super duper useful. By the way, did you know I once reeled in a red Gyarados? You did? Well, what do you think? You did a fine job today. Shall I see you back to... Yeah. Sure. Let's be going then. And you can always do a spot of fishing later. That is true. Next is Kiowa's trial. It will take place at Wella Volcano Park. Oh, and that reminds me, did you see any Sudowoodo by Paniola Ranch? They're causing some trouble for people, so I gave them a little dose of Z power using my Waterium Z. Just a little lesson for them. I wonder how they will react now that they see that you have Waterium Z too. Alright. So now I'm gonna go deposit my two, which are on my first two deaths as well for this. But you can see what we got here. I do want to go ahead and I like the idea of going. I like the idea of bringing in Mudbray, and who else do we want? Who else do we want on the team? Because we're gonna drop Oricorio, and I think bring back on Makuhita. Bring on Makuhita, and I like Inkay. I think that is our best team at the moment. I'm gonna take the Flyinium Z away from Firo. See if anyone else has an item. They do not. So that means that our next gym, well, our next trial will be level 22. So I'm looking forward to that. I think we should be good to go as well, and see. We can go back and oh well, there's actually 2 encounters we get here, because we get the Brooklet Hill as 1. Get Brooklet Hill here as 1 encounter, and then if you remember if you're remembering, there was also the Totem Den. So I want to get the grass here. I want to get the grass here actually, but so Psyduck, we do already have a Psyduck, so that is not our encounter. And I should probably get Mudbray out too. That's probably just not a genius decision by me to have our ground type leading off. Our Mudbray does have stamina too, which I mean we've got just a amazing thing. I feel a lot better about what we have on this compared to what we did have in the last one. Now, I would have really loved to have been able to have kept Flaffy and... Like, I would have loved to have been able to kept both our Flaffy and our Oricorio. So, that part sucks, but... I think we, I mean, we were able to get out of there with only losing 2 things. So I feel pretty solid about everything. Hopefully we could try and fish, but I don't know exactly how I feel about fishing. I do know that I know 2 Dupider. It's pretty interesting, and honestly, the thing we don't want out at all is our Inkay. We don't want an Inkay out for Dupider. The bug bite will happen, and we're solid there. We'll get fake out here. Okay. Flinches and didn't move. I think if I go for a Force Palm, should be good. It'd be amazing to get we don't get the paralysis there, but we are going to be able to go for we should be able to catch him right now then. I hope. Hopefully the Pokeball doesn't fail me here. Okay, I hear. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes, let's go. Let's get it on that one. Okay. Jupiter. Okay, so what do we name this? And also, spiders are my biggest fear. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I would say my biggest fear, actually. It's a... We gotta go Peter. We gotta just call it Peter. I really don't wanna add to my party, actually. Let's send it to the box. So now we come down here. We hop on Lapras, and we swim over and over. And then I run down here. I just run on down, and you will see we switch over. And Brooklet Hill Totem Den. So this counts as another encounter as well. I think. Should I fish? I'm gonna see what we get for a water encounter here real quick. Okay. How do I feel about the water? Okay, Finneon, I like it. I actually like Finneon. I've done a solo run where I Finneon into a Luminion just on my own, and I really enjoy Finneon. So I love this as whatever to get. I didn't know that Inkay went upside down like that. That's an adorable little animation for it too. As we get the Finneon asleep, I'm gonna hit Peck. I'm gonna hit Peck real quick. Okay, I think we actually should be good to go. I do want to look up Inkay's moveset again. It is something I know I've looked up before, but I do tend to forget some things. Let's put it on the Gen 7 Pokédex. Contrary is such an amazing moveset, an amazing ability for it to have. So I'm looking forward to when it gets. Super power at 48, which I didn't realize it was that much of a. Let's go look at it real quick. What's the Malamar? 92 attack. Okay, it's not got the craziest of crazy stuff, but I mean, well, I think we accept that for what it is. And then Finneon, okay, this is just a little fish. I'm gonna call it Jazz, because I was about to call it Marlin, because I mean I know Marlin's a clownfish, but then I was thinking, you know what? If I was gonna call it Marlin, there's a player on the Miami Marlins. His name is Jazz Chisholm. Or Chisholm. I probably shouldn't be like acting like I know too much if I'm gonna question myself on it. But his first name's Jazz, so I was like, you know what? We'll call him. We can have Jazz. We can have Jazz on the team at some point. So we're gonna get stuck right there and run on up as we get another encounter here. Which will this be? Okay, I'm so happy we got the Dupe Hider. I'm so happy we got the Dupe Hider. I'm gonna run on from here. I'm gonna run on for a long time. And I mean, I'm looking at it and it says that Marowak is level 22. So if the way that sounds to me is this is pretty much a bang bang for where it's at. So I'm not too overly confident on how I feel about everything. So I don't know what levels we get. I do know that, well, it's Marowak. It is a Marowak, and I guess Alolan Marowak's really cool. I know this is fire, which I guess this whole thing gets you covered on all your, gives you a move for each of the starters at some point, which it's really nice we got the water one first, so then we're gonna go water then fire. So do I start with do I just have Brion out and then go straight for the do I have Brion out, go straight for the Z water type move? I might. That might be the play to go for right there, as we have a foul playing Inkay, which foul play is a very dangerous move. Actually, it seems like that's a. I'm gonna bring Inkay back up. I'm gonna bring Inkay back up because it starts off with a move that is like at level 8. Inkay gets the move foul play, which is 95 attack, 95 base power, 100 accuracy. The user turns the target's power against it. The higher the target's attack stat, the greater the move's power. So, I'm not too sure how that is, but it says that's a base of 95. So, That's just such an insane. That's just sounds so insane to me, especially with the base power of it. Widow! That kid's super excited. Oh no! Oh, these pseudo-widows are fascinating Pokemon as well, worthy of being a research topic all on their own. The way they mimic plants in order to avoid water, how very interesting. As our research suggested, Captain FICO. Indeed, we must gather data about Pokemon if we want to win Pokemon battles after all. You there! That being said, there's no need for us to use these odd Alolan Pokemon. Solaria, if you would be so kind. Trainer, could I ask you to face me in a Pokemon battle? What happens if I say no? What? Just curious. I would very much like you, so I will wait over here. Okay. So, you just have to. That's all I need to know. But, I mean, I guess I will go ahead and... I'll go ahead and get healed back up. I was just kind of curious if it was one of those, if I say no, will you just not? Because, I mean, it's Gen 3, that's what it is. It's after you, I think it's on, I think it's just on Emerald, but there's a way you can fight May after the gym, like in Rustboro, and there's a way there's a battle against May, but also you can just, like after Rustboro, after you do all this stuff with the Devon Corporation, but you can just run on past her, go on to Bryony, and you're perfectly fine. You're not gonna have any issues. Like, she's not gonna be like, oh, hey. You can just run on by. Which, to me, I do like that. I do like that. Because, yeah, just because, you know. That's about all it is to it. Oh, Poiple. Poiple? What is this thing? What is this thing? I know it's a poison type. I'm gonna go for the hypnosis though. Oh, it's gonna charm me. But my attack's gonna rise. You fool! Been a shock. That's okay. So that was a lot of damage. I'm gonna go for the... It's not gonna wake up and hit me right away. I told you. I would have looked like an idiot if it woke up right away, but we're gonna go for the foul play, and I'm not gonna risk it. I can't go... I mean, I have a ground type right here. What? Nope. Don't even think anymore. Just ground type hit. Yeah. Oh, look at that genius right there. Caution, genius at play. Stamina raises our defense. I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna hit Bulldoze. Then a shock again. You can do whatever you want. You ain't gonna like me that much. We're gonna hit the Bulldoze and bang, 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 cause a ruckus. Poiple goes down. Poiple is pretty interesting. That's what evolves into Naganadel, I do believe. So the fact that we'll have to face a Naganadel in the future is a little I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Reflect, which could be not the best of moves. Dumpster wants to learn Minimize. I'm gonna keep old moves. I'm gonna hope that's the right call. Everyone's hitting level 21. Let's go. Everyone's hitting. Everybody eats out here. Everybody eats. Thank you very much. but it senses my Pokemon battle skills leave much to be desired. Let's see, power ring of yours. Its light feels somehow. I don't. You think it is the same light our ancestors gazed upon? The light said to have come from the blinding one. Can tell, yet it is our duty as the Ultra Recon Squad to find that out. Okay. Like, that kid's just staring. Does that kid not say a thing to us? He's not gonna say. I'd be so confused. I would be so confused. I feel like that kid has every right to be like, so, what's the deal? Who are those people? And I mean, if you don't give an answer, you better be like, I really don't know. I met him one time, but that's all there is to it. And I think both parties would be like, yep, makes sense to me. I mean, that's just my thoughts towards it. I could definitely be wrong, but we have 60 potions. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up, and let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see what else we got going on here. What's down this way? Route 6. Okay. Okay, we got a new route. That means a new encounter. New route, new encounter. Do we... we go for it. What is... oh my goodness. What? Oh my goodness, gravy graciousness. Oh my goodness, gravy graciousness. That is insane. As we're facing a grass type, as soon as I put a water... like, this always happens. It never fails that the moment you do switch into anything, the moment you switch into anything, it's just like, yep, the next thing you face is going to be super effective against it. No. This... okay, let's go. Hit the poison fang, and let's just keep it going. Hit the poison fang. Let's keep it going. Boom, bang, walla walla wing wang. I think that's what, I don't know. I'm a reap. Oh no! No! I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Don't do it to me, Marie. We'll go with the poison fang though still, which great move. Great move. We're gonna get this encounter, see what it is, and then we're gonna go on with the rest of our day. How about that? Let's see, what is it? What is it going to be? A picky peck. A picky pecky. So I'm gonna go for the Aqua Jet right here, and this could be stupid. Let's see. Perfect. Perfectly what we want. Perfectly everything that we would like to see. I will catch the Picky Peck right now. Don't believe me? Just watch, because it's gonna be 1, it's gonna be 2, it's gonna be 3, and oh, I told you. Oh, I told you. I told you all. Picky Peck is going to go on the team for... Picky Peck is going to go on the team for Zubat. That's just what it is. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. But the thing is the rules are what the rules say. I say the rules are. So, ain't that fun? The Woodpecker Pokemon. We'll give a nickname to Picky Peck. We're gonna call... it goes from Picky Peck to Trumbeak to Toucannon. And I'm going to call it Rudy. Yep. Do I want to... who do I... yeah, please. We're gonna put take Barbara out. We want to place that in the bag. We want to place that in the bag. Yep. I'm gonna check and see if Fruity has exactly what I would like Fruity to have. No, it does not. Ah, darn. I would have loved for it to have had skilling, but I can't really control that. But I can control when we end, which is going to be now. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. As always, I'm Gowan Ostrich. That's the Captain Goo, and until next time, peace out.